Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for joining me for the third part in my PCOS series. Today we're going to be talking about the do's and don'ts of working out when you're trying to lose weight with PCOS. The first thing to remember is that you never want to lose weight in an extreme fashion on any sort of diet or with any condition. And the same goes for PCOS. We're looking for maintainable, slow and steady weight loss, integrating in exercises, just like we did with our diet, that are maintainable for the long term. The goal of all the exercises that we talk about today is to maintain weight loss, improve insulin sensitivity, and lower your cholesterol. All things that need to be closely monitored and improved upon when you're dealing with PCOS. Arguably, this is the least scientific of the 5 videos that I'm going to put out in this series. The studies for this are still in progress, and we don't have all the results of what really is the best workout routine with PCOS. That being said, I'm going to be using all the knowledge that I've gained from talking with my medical professionals and from doing my own research to put together what I think is the best workout routine and what's helped me lose 20 pounds and maintain it for the last year. That being said, make sure to consult with your reproductive endocrinologist or your OBGYN before trying any workouts to see if those will interact well with PCOS or do more harm than good. The first rule, which is the same rule you should always have for your workouts, is that you should find something that you enjoy. This is a lifestyle. This is something you're going to need to integrate into your routine for the long term. So finding something that actually makes you happy is going to be important. The workout I'm about to outline has a few goals. The first is to burn calories. Obviously, we want to lose weight. To increase your muscle mass, to better your metabolism. To stave off depression, which all good exercise does. And to make you look good, because when you're going through something like PCOS or infertility, sometimes you just need a little boost. The 3 types of exercise that you're going to want to include are aerobic, resistance, and flexibility. Aerobic exercises should be something that you do daily, as well as your flexibility exercises. Resistant exercises can be integrated in 2 to 3 times a week. Aerobic exercises include walking, jogging, swimming, dancing, heavy housework or heavy yard work, anything that gets your body into that fat burning zone. What you don't want to do is push your heart beyond that. Again, the studies are still new on this, but the thought is that if you have insulin resistance and have trouble converting fat back into energy, you don't want to do anything that would spike the level of blood sugar in your bloodstream. This will include eating sugary things, eating white pastas and breads, and also demanding a lot of your body at once. Something like heavy running or P90X, where your heart rate's going to skyrocket, is putting a lot of demand on your body to get fat converted back into energy, which is what we're trying to avoid. Resistance training will be your weight training, weightlifting, and resistance bands. These are things that are going to help increase your muscle mass without putting too much toll on your body to convert fat back out. Flexibility exercises include yoga, tai chi, and Pilates. Obviously, if you're trying to get in both flexibility and aerobic activities in one day, something like yoga is a great fit because it's going to get your heart rate up into that fat burn zone and get you your flexibility workout all in the same one. That being said, it's worth noting that while hot yoga is a great, intense form of yoga that's probably perfect for getting your heart rate right into that zone you want it to be, it is not okay to continue hot yoga during your 2-week wait or while you're pregnant. For those of you like me that prefer morning workouts, make sure to consume around 200 to 300 calories before you start your workout. Again, this relates to your blood sugar and making sure that your body doesn't have too much pressure on it to convert large amounts of fat back out into energy on short notice. When setting your weight loss goals, make sure that they're reasonable. Integrating these changes is going to take a while, and your goals for weight loss should be in 5-pound increments. That's all. If you set too large of a goal, you're setting yourself up to fail right from the start. Small incremental changes are exactly what you need to follow in both your diet and your workout plans. So take stock of where you are now and make an improvement from there. Don't jump into a 7-day workout routine from day 1. You're going to burn yourself out and do more harm than good. So, in summary, your end goal after you make all of these steps should be to get 7 days of aerobic workouts in, 7 days of flexibility, and 3 days of resistance training. Again, the studies on PCOS and what workouts are really best are still in progress. I'm very privileged to be working with one of the REs that's conducting those studies, so I'll have the latest and greatest news for you soon. That being said, make sure to check out the other videos in this series where I go over the symptoms and diagnosis of PCOS, the best diet, and how to get pregnant with PCOS. If you're looking to learn more about my personal journey, check out my other videos and hit that subscribe button to follow along. If you found any of the information in this video helpful, please give me a like. I really appreciate it. And until next time, ladies, keep on fighting.